All right, guys, there's something that has been on my mind since 2016 that permanently lives inside of me. I just want to get it off of my chest right now. All right, so those of you that listen to my podcast every day already know, but I consider myself to be, I guess I wouldn't say an expert, but definitely an industry leader when it comes to exploring all elements of the hoe epidemic that we're facing. Like, women are just naked all the time. I'm fascinated by it. I am a person, I guess you could say I'm like the Steve Irwin of the hoedom. Like, I will go where they are. Let me get a little bit closer, try to understand them, how they're thinking, why their butt cheeks are on the internet. I don't know how I got so interested in this, but I would definitely say that it is a passion of mine for sure. I also try to understand this epidemic from a historical perspective, and there is one event that took place in 2016, and I wasn't really well known in 2016, so I wasn't really allowed to comment on it in like a large capacity. But as I said, this event lives inside of me. I think about it, like I'll just randomly be asleep and be like, oh my God, I can't believe that this actually happened. And I just want to recap it. All right, so bear with me. On this day in hoe history. So Kim Kardashian woke up one day and she decided to just tweet this. When you're like, I have nothing to wear, ha 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 ha, full frontal nude, ha ha ha, happy Tuesday, whatever. Okay, you get it. Kim being Kim back in 2016. So then there was this young actress, Khloe Grace Moretz. She was literally a teenager at the time, okay? I want to be clear that Kim was 36 years old at the time. She sees Kim on the internet and sees this photo and decides to say this to her. Okay, great. Again, this is a teenager, and she just says, like, I hope you realize with the platform that you have that we could just tell women that they have more to offer than their bodies. Fair game. She said nothing nasty. That was it. The reaction she got, again, she was a teenager. Kim was 36 years old. Insane. Yeah, you read that right. Kim just comes at this teenager and is like, no one knows who you are. Like, basically just old school, high school, like, you're a loser, I'm a winner, I'm popular, no one cares about you. And oh, you're on the cover of Nylon. Like, literally, do you know who I am? I'm literally Kim Kardashian West. You're a loser. And yeah, that was actually her response. And still, Khloe decided to take the high road. She said this. So again, this teenager comes back and is basically saying everyone in Hollywood just needs to get their heads out of a hole. We're all not that important. There are more important things going on in the world. Very fair, very measured, very mature. Khloe Kardashian sees this tweet, and I think maybe she wasn't able to read correctly because she thought that she used the word asshole, and she didn't. She just said, like, we need to get like our heads out of a hole and recognize there are things bigger than us. She jumps in for her sister and basically tries to share embarrassing pictures of this teenager. Yep. Khloe decided to dig up pictures of this teenager, which she thought would be embarrassing, like her in a swimsuit captured by the paparazzi from a movie that she was working on. Picture on the left is actually a picture of Khloe in a bikini, Khloe Grace Moretz. The picture on the right actually turns out it was not really a picture of her, and Khloe got it wrong, but she thought it was a picture of her and was trying to embarrass her by saying, here's a picture of your butthole in the ocean. And again, this is like, haha, you're ugly, you look bad in a bikini, and we are in our 30s and we're here to bully you because basically, you know, you suggested that my sister could do something decent, and she can't do that. Obviously, the hoe kingdom is here, the hoedom is here, and we're here to stay. It actually somehow gets worse. Basically, every hoe in the universe started weighing in on this feud, and all of them were on, obviously, Kim's side, and they were all just sort of lambasting this teenager. The only person that stood up for the teenager was Piers Morgan and Pink, obscurely. And when Pink stood up for her, Amber Rose, known notoriously for hosting the annual Slut Walk, basically told Kim, told Pink, Kim can do whatever she wants. This is just like, we are hoes and we are here to stay. So 2016 was like a very, very serious year. Like, this was the year that the hoes just decided like they were going to run the ball, even on teenagers. They didn't care. And it gets worse because then after the feud died down, Kim still was not done with her. She was not done with Khloe Grace Moretz. She was like, no, this teenager will suffer even more. And she teamed up with another hoe to serve some more game, some more ball. They could just spike the ball on this teenager. So what happened next was a hoe field trip was scheduled. So either Emily Ratajkowski traveled to Kim Kardashian, or Kim Kardashian traveled to Emily Ratajkowski, again, to spike the ball on this teenager. They got together and they posted this. That's what actually happened. They got together, got naked, and said F you to a teenager, all because she asked if maybe we could tell other women that they had more to offer than their bodies in really the nicest terms possible. The hoes ganged up and the media supported them. You go back to 2016, the articles are like, Kim and Khloe slam, Emily, like literally the media decided in 2016 that hoes were here to stay and they were going to back up the hoes and screw the teenagers. And this is a celebrity feud that lives rent-free in my head. I had to get off my chest. I feel better. I feel like I went to therapy, and bless you, Khloe Grace Moretz, for just trying to be classy. I don't know. Wild. Anyways, all of this to say, the hoe epidemic is real, and 2016 was a major year for the hoe. Today on the podcast, I defend Ballerina Farm. I'm a major Ballerina Farm stan. It's super wholesome content that's on the internet, and women just have to stop being jealous of other women. That's really what it comes down to. Also, and first, we unpack another insane airport brawl. So enjoy.